What's up, y'all? Back with another video. So today, uh, what I want to talk about is where Bitcoin will be in the next 20 years. So right now we're still dipping a little bit. Bitcoin at 7,500, Ether at around 400, Litecoin at 120, Neo at 53. Monero at 185. That's pretty much rounding out, the main coins I pay attention to in this market. So yeah, where will Bitcoin be in 20 years? That's something I've been thinking about recently. I saw some quotes from Edward Snowden saying how he doesn't think Bitcoin will be around forever. And, I don't know if I ever thought about whether it would be around forever, but will it be around in 20 years? I would think so. I would think that the development team would continue to make updates in regards to, keeping up with other technologies that are coming out. With the amount of coins coming out, Bitcoin's going to have to eventually make some changes to really hold on to that spot. Unless, Bitcoin doesn't take the form that we originally thought it would as that payment system. Unless something else comes in as the payment system, what would Bitcoin be then? I think it would just be that store of value. So could that be around in 20 years? Of course. I think, once you establish something as a store of value, that would probably have some type of lasting effect. We really haven't, this is a totally new asset class, and Bitcoin is obviously the leader and synonymous with cryptocurrency. So, would Bitcoin be around in 20 years if crypto's around? I think we should assume it is, but there are, I guess, threats that we have to be aware of that could potentially take it off the rails, like the privacy issues. I think when Snowden was talking, his main issue was that, the open ledger where, eventually there will be other companies, other government institutions that will be able to track the ledger and show every transaction in history. He said that would potentially be a problem at some point, and that people would eventually not want that to be done. And I can agree with that. But I think that's where things like Monero seem interesting, and things like that. But Zcash, which I think has an opportunity, but the name is really, I think, what kind of holds it back. I think people don't really value the marketing of these things like I think they should all the time. The name says a lot, does a lot, I think. Creates a feeling, the logo, the colors. So, Bitcoin 20 years, I could definitely see it being around as a store of value or as actual currency. If the development team is able to make those updates, if they can keep up, if they can actually make some changes. It seems like they're taking steps in the right direction, but are they going to do it fast enough to remain that category leader? And that's really a 50-50. But, someone like Edward Snowden raising those concerns has us, we have to look at it and look at it honestly. So, yeah, Bitcoin, man. It's crypto, I think, will definitely be here. Bitcoin has a high likelihood of being here in 20 years. And what would that price look like? That price could be in excess of, millions of dollars. And that's, in all honesty, if a lot of these financial markets we see falter like we expect them to, if a lot more corruption and cooking the books shows up like we've seen recently with Bank of America and other things like that, I think, Bitcoin could show its value as a trusted financial asset. And at that point, the value could be in the millions, the $1 million, $2 million range, even more. So yeah, man, 20 years, where will Bitcoin be? Where will crypto be? Where will those tokens you're holding right now be? Will they be worth anything? Will quantum computers have a serious effect on the market? Or will there be technology built before then which, helps secure what we already have? So, it's just something to think about, something to keep an eye on, and something that I've been keeping in the back of my head. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much it for today. Where do you guys think Bitcoin will be at 20 years? Will you still be holding Bitcoin if you can? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button below and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, keep buying that crypto.